What's going on, YouTubers, gamers and hobbyists, and welcome to another episode of On the Bench with Pete, the series you put on in the background as you hobby or paint along with me, and I chat about various stuff, life, the universe and everything else, sometimes even hobby related stuff. Anyway, as you can see, I'm in my garden right now. I'll head into the studio in a moment, which is behind me there. It's the main window. The reason I'm doing this is because my intro footage from yesterday when I filmed, just going in through the darkness, and there we are. My video footage from yesterday got corrupted on the, what's it called, SD card. That's it. Anyway, let's get to the bench. And before you do, get your brushes, models, glue, paint, whatever else you need, tea, coffee, water, whatever, and have a good trip to work, Mr. Mifos, Mr. Kushranada. Hope you have a good journey to work. Just so enjoy this one, and I'll see you at the end. Okay, so welcome to the bench. As you can see, I've got a couple of colours out ready, Bone White and Screaming Skull. I've got to do a bit more work on the teeth on my homemade beholders, and here they are. There's one. See, his teeth need work, and here's the other. Yeah, the homemade. This here is just what my leftover green stuff for this one, so it's going to be part of some rocks, and I'll do more of a rocky base and like foliage and stuff, or sand or something, the usual for that. Didn't have clear bases like I know some people prefer, but you got to work with what you got, right? These were just the bottoms of some plastic, like plastic champagne flutes or whatever that I raided the cupboard, and I harvested them for my what's the word, tryout trial and error. Anyway, yeah, so these are my beholders. Now I'm going to do some work on their teeth. So in order to do that, I'm going to try like a heavy dry brush first of all, and we'll use Bone White. I'll just shake this up a bit. Ooh. Bit messy there. Right, so that's that. I've got a dry brush somewhere. I'll use this one. It'll be more of an overbrush than a dry brush, I think. So quite a slightly more generous application than I would normally do. Anyway, so this is what I'm working on at the moment, and this is for my Dungeons and Dragons, obviously. So I'm zoomed right out here because these are bigger models than I'm normally used to working with on the bench. So what's been going on with me lately? Well, I've just I've not long had an acupuncture session. Yeah, no, acupuncture. It's my second session actually. This awful pain on my right arm, and it felt like tennis elbow. Yeah, so it felt like tennis elbow, and the painkillers just weren't touching it. It was getting worse and worse and worse, and it was stopping me from sleeping. I'll be honest with you, it was that painful. And in the end, I went to see this. My normal doctors. You know, I don't like speaking badly of people, but they're not very good. They're just conventional doctors, just fob you off with modern medicines, and on your way, son. Take these, don't bother me. But I was taking some really strong painkillers, really strong pain relief, and it wasn't really touching it. Anyway, I started worrying enough, thinking maybe something more serious, because it feels like it's in the bone. Yeah, I was like, what could this be? I went to see this Chinese doctor. I won't say his name. But he said, you have a blockage in your energy flowing for your, your body down your arm. I thought, okay. He said, I think this has been caused by cold and damp in your muscles, causing a blockage, and it has resulted in a buildup of acid in your muscles, which is like trying to get to the surface and disperse, and it can't. Therefore, you're in pain. I said, okay, can you help me? He's like, yes, I can help you. So I had this acupuncture session. This was like last week, and afterwards I thought, I don't feel any better. What a waste of time that was. And then I came home. He said, "Oh, the pain will done." I was like, "Yeah, of course it will." I came home. I fell asleep because I was tired. Just fell asleep, and I must have been asleep for about an hour. And when I woke up, and I'm not exaggerating, there was no pain in my arm at all. None. It was like gone, and my arm felt the best it felt in at least 3 weeks, and I couldn't believe it. I was afraid to move. I thought, is this real? I don't want the pain to come back again. I was petrified of the pain coming back again. I didn't want to move. But yeah, so that was last week. The pain gradually started creeping back again, because he really wanted. He said, you need about 3 sessions. He said, can you come later this week? I said, no, I can't really make it until next week. So anyway, today is next week, as it were, in the storyline. And although the pain had come back, it was nowhere near as painful as it was the week before. So I said, well, yeah, the pain's come back. It's not as bad though, which is good, because I can at least sleep with this pain. He said, okay. So he did another session on me today. Said the same thing. My arm actually felt worse today when I left, but it's died right down now. It's almost negligible again. And I'm like, yes, I like this. I've mowed the lawn, and I don't feel tired, but yeah, I'm just gonna move my beholders towards it. So yeah, these are my beholders. In the stage they're at. I know they're a bit big, but in my world, they're giant beholders, okay? I know they're a bit big, but I was looking to get some ping pong balls, but I couldn't find any. Excuse me. So, work with what you got. I used the dog toy. His toys are balls that fill a ball pool, and he's got a big sack full of them, so he ain't going to miss a couple of them, is he? Ah, dear, bless him. He does love his toys. Right, these Chaos Marines, they're going to be Black Legions, so I'm going to paint them. I've done them in a bad and black. I think I did that last week, I think. I'm pretty sure. Sorry, that was me clattering around, trying to get my metallics. I keep my metallics all in the same place, you see. Yeah, so alright, let's give that a bit more of a agitation there. That's good. There we go. Might just pop a drop of thinner in it, just a drop. Airbrush thinner looks like it's getting thin on the ground. Get it? Ha! I'm going to zoom in a little bit here, because I'll just move my camera over slightly. I'll just zoom in a little bit because these models are smaller. I will zoom out when I come back to the beholders. But anyway, yeah. So all is good in the world of Pete right now. I feel good, I feel alright. Interesting evening at work last night. Very interesting. Well, there's some strange behaviour from one of my managers. It was all very strange, very strange. Things are going on, I think. Things are happening that I don't know about. And I'll leave it there. Nothing bad for me, it's just things I notice anyway. Right, remember I've got to clean my brush out in the alternative pot, which I have just over here. Now I need a detail brush, and my first guy, I'm going to start blocking in some of the golds, starting with his shoulder pad here. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. So my Black Legion guys have this old Balthazar gold on them. And that'll be good. It's rather reminiscent of painting the Death Watch. Don't normally enjoy doing the black and gold kind of colour scheme, but I prefer other colours. Black's too much like a primer to me. I think the black Templar black contrast paint would probably look good on a nice light primer. Oh, I tried putting the contrast paint on a Reaper model, a Reaper Bones model, the plastic. And it was strange. I was only, without priming it, because they say, oh, we don't need primer. I think it would probably work if you washed the models. I only had one success. So I think that would probably work. But ordinarily I'd say, prime it first. Right. That was strange. I was just trying to get the distance. I'll tidy up with the bad and black later. Yeah, so anyway, so how's life in your hobby worlds? Let me know, because let me know what's going on and what's happening with you. I had a phone call earlier from it was about a job I'd applied for, similar sort of thing, but not a superstore. It was a convenience store, so it's much smaller scale, and it's much nearer to me, which I think would be better for me. I think so anyway. And it's a supervisory role, so slightly more money, not much more, but it is more. They phoned me anyway to say, I see you've ticked the box for disability. If you were successful at getting an interview, would you need any special arrangements to be made for your interview? And I'm like, nope, I'm good. And you can always tell they're dying to know, well, what's your disability? They always are. Sometimes I put them out of their misery and just tell them. Other times I think, well, no, it's nobody's business, and it's nobody's business unless I think it's going to be a problem, and I don't think it's a problem. The other night in work, I felt awful. It's the worst I'd felt since I started my job where I am now. And people kept saying to me, well, you should go home then. I'll go home. But we don't get paid if we do that. I'm like, well, I can't afford it. So I struggled on. And yeah, it was awful. Really awful. But it was the first bad night in nearly a year, almost a year, that I've been there. So that ain't bad, I don't think. It's not bad going. Not bad going at all. In fact, I think it's blooming good. Yeah, I think it's pretty decent that I haven't had any time off sick or anything. I'm quite proud of that. My work colleague said something quite nice to me the other night. Basically, roughly I'll translate. I won't use the word for word, verbatim or whatever. But roughly translated, he said, you're the most disabled person in here, and yet you're the most able-bodied. Which I thought was nice. I said, well, I'll take that as a compliment. He said, yes, meant as a compliment. I said, well, thank you. I don't know about that symbol, though. Yeah. But yeah, so I thought that was nice of him to say that, because he didn't need to say that. That's the shoulder pad done. You Black Legion chappies. And these leg guards now. Yeah, Black Legion. So we find these fellows on the Blackstone Fortress in the starter set. These will be the most difficult opponent you'll face, and that's certainly going to be true, because you're not Space Marine equivalent. So that's kind of nice. This is quite relaxing. I'm really enjoying this. Painted my little men. Little soldiers. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. My paint's drying out though, that's the only thing. That you get that more, don't you, in the summer. Loving this weather though. You know, for all I know, this could be our summer, you know, all we get. Be nice to have a barbecue in this kind of weather. It really would. Love that. Right, so yeah, I'm obviously going to have to touch up a couple of areas once I'm done here. But that's okay, that's cool. That's one leg. Oh, looks smart. Well, smart. Okay. Yes, this could be the start of something good if I got another job. I keep saying it. I'm still waiting to hear on another one, actually. Well, I'm waiting to hear on a few, to be truth be told, but yeah, really enjoying this. This is what I call relaxation. This is what I call a day off, you know. Painting my models. Love time off, don't you? It's not a holiday, it's just my weekend. For those of you that wonder, my weekend is Wednesday, Thursday. For those that are wondering. Yeah, Wednesday and Thursday. Well, my wife, this is her second day in her, I'll say, latest job. So it's a new job. This is her hopefully final job. You know, found her forever job, and I'm glad. And having temp there before certainly helps her case. Sorry, I'm just having to do this a bit. It's difficult to do on the screen sometimes. It's always my hardest thing to do, especially for tutorials, because you've got to stay on camera at all times, and it was even worse when I didn't have a monitor. So I had to keep looking at the viewfinder. You know, I mean, it does help a little bit having a monitor, but at the end of the day, I'm concentrating on the model. I don't really want to mess it up, not really. I can hear people mowing their lawns now. I'm wondering what the other ones will be like. So this chappie hasn't got a helmet, so I'll need to do skin on him. But I don't mind, this is really good. I'm liking this. Yeah, that looks blooming good, if I do say so myself. No, it looks pretty awesome. I'm not sure what else I want gold on it, to be truthful. Yeah, I don't know. Do something with his well, the back of his backpack, I suppose. Yeah. So every other one is like that then, that's good. Oh, that's alright. That looks quite good, I think. I think it does anyway. The skull. Yeah, I suppose it needs doing, doesn't it? There we are. I think maybe do the skull on this bolter. I'm hoping my wife's having a good afternoon. She's certainly getting on all right there. The boss is a friend of ours from church, so she should be all right. Yeah, I think I'll leave it there. Oh no, he's got a bit, I think, on his arm, on his hand. Just coming in a bit on my new chair. Loving this new chair, by the way. I love this. Absolutely love it. You know, I need to crack on with these Blackstone Fortress hostiles so that I can start playing. I want to do a playthrough for you all. which I'll be able to do because it's so. Oh, I'm enjoying Diomede's series on his War of the Ring board game he's got. That's very interesting. I'm enjoying that. Yeah, it's really good. I enjoy that one immensely. Right, okay. There. That I'm gonna leave him. I'm gonna leave him like that because I've got 2 more to do. So this guy's got a helmet as well. Now I'm just gonna grab paper towel. I'm gonna put a bit more of that in. Put some drying retarder in to my palette too. And then obviously I'm going to add some more Balthazar Gold to the mix because we've got more work to do here yet. More work. So no drying out on me yet. And that is in my metallic water pot, as it were. So, time to get going on this dude here. My feet are hurting today. They're totally unrelated to anything, but as I start on his shoulder pad, yeah, my feet are hurting. They do when I've been on them a while. Yeah, so with regard to the holders, if you want me to do a tutorial, you're gonna have to let me know because I'll need to get hold of some more materials. I've got the main, like the body, but I will need some more hot glue sticks if I'm to do a tutorial on it. Again, there will be places I have to tidy up with a bad and black, which I've got to do on the other one yet, but I've got more metallics to do. I've got some silver metallics to do as well, so I might as well get them all out of the way, eh? Could do with a better end on the brush, I think. That's okay. Just means tidying up a bit. what sort of job? Oh, a bit of interesting news for you. I've applied to be on the Games Workshop retail assistant pool for my region. So there's no vacancy at the moment, but I suppose if a future vacancy would arise, they then have a pool of people they could draw from. And get people in working quicker. Right. That's one shoulder pad pretty much done, he says. Now okay. Backpack done. I've got to do some more work on my plague marine sometime as well. Let's get this other shoulder pad done, shall we? Because it looks better once you've got both shoulder pads done. It looks more uniform. So I'm just trying to think what my ideal job would be at the moment. Probably be working in some sort of office, I suppose. Although where I am, I kind of feel like I make a difference. That sounds strange, I know. I work as a trading assistant in a superstore. But to hear things, when I come in, I hear things from certain people like, yay, the cavalry's arrived at last. And they genuinely mean it. Oh no, there's a difference between like the banter and being serious, and they genuinely mean it. Hey, the cavalry's arrived, and they're like, finally we can get some work done now, because they know the team I'm part of. They know we work hard. We really do. We work our butts off, and I'm proud of that. I really am. Yeah. Wherever I end up is obviously where I'm meant to end up. I can sometimes see, why I might be where I am at the moment, but I mean, I can't last there too long physically, much as I'd like to. It's just not possible. It's going to wear me out. It's going to wear my body out far too quick. But no, I think my ultimate job, like many of us probably, would be to work in a game store. because I could build up such a rapport with customers. I'm liking the look of him already. And yeah, I will tidy them up. But my wife's job, you know, because she's worked there before, she's settling in pretty quickly, which is great, fantastic. I just hope I can get that with a different job as well. It'd be nice, you know, if I could work for, say, Royal Mail. Then I could fit right in there because I kind of know what I'm doing already there. I know they've had some big changes as well, not to mention a price increase on their stamps and a pay rise, so all good. Yeah, that would be like phenomenal working there. I suppose in hindsight, which is a wonderful thing, isn't it, I should have fought hard. I should have said, no, I don't want to leave Royal Mail. I want to stay. And you've got to find me something that I can do easier than what I'm currently doing. But see, I'd not long been diagnosed with MS then, and my head wasn't in the right place. It wasn't in a good place. I was a bit depressed, you know, and thinking about things. But you know, that's life, I suppose. No sense crying about that. But then I wouldn't be where I am now if I was still working there. I probably wouldn't be doing this. I wouldn't be doing YouTube. I never dreamed I'd be doing YouTube. Never dreamed in a million years. But here we are. And I'm nearly at 2,000 subscribers. Oh, by the way, I'm wanting to do a giveaway when I surpass 2,000 subscribers comfortably. I will be wanting to do a giveaway of some sort, but you know, it won't be amazing, but it'll be pretty cool. I mean, and it's difficult to think of something for everyone because I just can't. But you know, some people like historical, some people like Warhammer, and I've tried in the past to accommodate everyone that I can, or as many people as I can. It's not always possible though. I know I'm off camera. See, if I do that, I'll end up moving again. That's the thing, you know. Alright, 40 odd minutes, I believe. Anyway, so probably going to end it after this dude. Yeah, and the reason is it'll take too long to do the other one. Thinking, do I do his horns gold? Yeah, might as well. We're doing it now, alright? I've got some Astra Militarum, guys, that I want to do as well. I want to set up a table just so I can get some of my armies out and see where I am. Do you ever like doing that? To see what you've got? Sometimes you think what you've got, and when you actually line them up, you think, oh, didn't realise I had that. Or things you've forgotten about, or what have you. Right. Right. So, well, my niece passed the driving test, by the way. My daughter's got her driving test next week, so hopefully she passes. And she can start learning how to drive. You know what I'm talking about. Right. So, I've done those two. I won't start the other one on this video. It's a bit bigger of a dude. No, this one, a lot more gold to do. So I'm going to end it here. So that concludes another episode of On the Bench with Pete. Hope you got lots done. Don't forget to let me know in the comments below what you're working on and so on. And yeah, I had a blast yesterday. I'm going to paint some more today. I am. If you check out my Instagram, you can see the beholders I've been working on. You can see them now. They're not finished yet, but I'm going to be working on the bases next, I think. That's probably what I'm going to be doing. They were only test pieces anyway, but like I said earlier in the video, if you wanted me to make a tutorial for one, I'll happily do that, because I've got one glass cup, not glass, plastic left. One of these things. They're glass. I keep saying glass. They're plastic, and I cut them off there. And I just put them on to hold the monster. That's it. Anyway, yeah. So like, share, subscribe, and all that other YouTube goodness. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Remember, all brushes lead to all. Bye for now.